The countdown is on this election eve as thousands of early voters in Riverside County head to the polls. We bring you team coverage tonight live at 5. News Channel 3's Shelby Nelson leads us off, where some supporters are rallying in the final push before Election Day. Shelby.
Well, Karen, we have several people out here on Monterey and Dinah Shore who are rallying in that last and final push before Election Day for Joe Biden, the Democratic presidential candidate. Now, throughout the past couple weeks, we've seen several different rallies. We've also seen rallies for President Trump happen throughout the last 3 consecutive weekends, at least. Now, many making that last-ditch effort to make their voices heard. I talked with the county spokesperson earlier today about, the safety measures in place for the voting process as we get near Election Day, and the tips to make some of those last-minute votes get in.
Your ballot. We want everybody to know that.
Just hours away from one of the biggest elections in our nation's history.
Just here to vote. It's very important, this election. Lots on the line for everyone's personal beliefs and values.
Hoping that it will be changed in this country and will be doing good.
It was real simple. Signed my name, did everything I got to do. Went to the computer and simple process.
Voters making their way to cast their final ballots, with many agreeing there's just too much on the line.
I hope that our minimum wage workers are taken care of with, the right health care.
I believe that our freedoms are being challenged, and freedom of speech, first of all.
The Riverside County Registrar of Voters already receiving hundreds of thousands more early ballots compared to 4 years ago.
Right now, we have received more than 598,000 ballots. This time in the election in 2016, to compare our last presidential general election, we had received only 312,000.
Riverside County spokesperson Brooke Federico says the system to process voters is running smoothly. That's after one portion of it experienced some delays on Saturday.
We do understand that was related to volume, that we were getting significant volume on the system, and that is simply a voter registration lookup system. That issue or delay with that system was identified on Saturday and resolved the same day.
Federico says in the event that something like this happens again, there are measures in place to make sure it's fixed and to ensure every vote is counted.
So there's a dedicated response team to responding to any issues that might occur, or any technical difficulties or any issues that might occur.
With recent complaints happening with the U.S. Postal Service, some voters wanted to personally deliver their ballots despite having the option to mail them in.
One, my ballot didn't come in on time, and secondly, it's like I kind of want to make sure it's going directly and going to get counted, and just for my own peace of mind that it doesn't get lost.
I just wanted to make sure it got counted properly.
Well, as I said, we are here in Palm Desert where Biden supporters have gathered. Now, over the past 3 weekends, we've seen several ralliers come out from both sides. Yesterday, there was a rally for President Trump as well as for Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden. This is the last and final push to make everyone's voices heard. Now, you do still have time to get your vote in if you have not done so. Throughout Riverside County, there are 80 drop boxes available to you, as well as 130 voting assistance centers, so you still have some time. But for now, live in Palm Desert, I'm Shelby Nelson, News Channel 3.